So over the past week, Miss Spillman has read to you 3 different books, right? And we talked about them earlier this morning, but we're going to review them one more time. The first book was the traditional story of the 3 little pigs. And the antagonist, or the troublemaker in that story was who? Madison?
The wolf.
The wolf was. And in that story, the pigs, they build what, Olivia? Okay, say it loud for me. They build what? Okay, so they built a straw house, a brick house, and a stick house. Okay, and what happens in that story when the wolf comes, Dario? When the wolf came in the first story, what does he do to the houses?
Blow them down.
He does blow them down. With the exception of what? Tiaja? No, he blows the straw house down. Madison, what house doesn't he blow down?
The brick, and he tried to go down the chimney and it stepped out of the flower.
It did. He tried to blow the brick house down and he couldn't blow it down. So then he decided he would go down the chimney and he caught his tail on fire. And after he caught his tail on fire, what happened, Amber?
No animal never saw him again.
They didn't. He ran where?
Into the woods.
That's right. He ran to the woods. Okay, so then the second day we read the story of the 3 little wolves and the big bad pig. And the antagonist or the troublemaker in this book was who, Zanaya? The bad pig. And in this book, the wolves were the ones building the houses. And can someone tell me one of the houses they built? Gracie.
A flower house.
They did build a flower house. Dario?
Some arms.
A house made out of iron bars and barbed wire and padlocks. Jariel?
Bricks.
It was close to bricks, but it was what? It was kind of a special kind of brick. John?
Concrete.
Concrete. That's right. And could the pig huff and puff and blow those houses down?
No.
No. He got some special things to take those houses down. Keely, what was one of those things? Say it loud. A jackhammer. What was another one? John? You remember? What was another? What was another one? Will?
A sledgehammer.
A sledgehammer. That's right. He did. He took the sledgehammer and he just hit it really hard, didn't he? Okay. So what happened when he got to the flower house? Maddox? He didn't do bad stuff. What changed his mind, Jessa?
To be nice.
He was nice. Do you know what made him nice?
The flowers.
The flowers did. The smell of the flowers. The smell of the flowers made him nice. And did he run away?
No.
What did he do?
He stayed with them.
He stayed with them and they became what?
Friends.
They became friends. That's right.
They became
BFFs. That's right. Okay, so we're going to go to the third story, which was the true story of the 3 little pigs. And we said the narrator or the person that was telling that story was who?
wolf.
The wolf. And the wolf said that he was at home and he was doing what?
Making a birthday cake.
He was making a birthday cake for his grandma and he ran out of what?
Sugar.
He ran out of sugar. So what did he do, John? Landon?
He went to somebody's house and got some more, knocked on the door and got some more sugar.
Okay, he went and knocked on the door, but did he get sugar?
No.
Now what happened, Dario?
He ate the pig.
He did eat the pig, but what happened before that, Abby?
He sneezed in the straw house door.
He did. He said that he had a really bad
Cold.
and that he got to that straw house and it made his nose kind of itch and he sneezed, and that is how that straw house fell down.
And that's how the pig died.
And that's how the pig died. He didn't really mean to kill him, but if he was just going to lay there and die, he might as well just eat him, right? So he didn't want to waste food. Okay, so he went to the what?
Second pig's
He went to the
house.
second pig's house, which was made of
Sticks.
sticks. And what happened, John?
And he sneezed.
He did.
And he ate it. And he ate the pig.
He did. He sneezed again because, again, he had a bad what?
Cold.
Oh, he did. It was awful. And his nose started itching, and he sneezed, and he blew that house down with his sneeze. And that pig died, and he just didn't want him to go to waste and to spoil, so he ate him. All right, so then still didn't have any sugar, right? So where did he go?
To the second.
Not the second, but the third pig's house, and it was made out of
Brick.
It was made out of brick, like in our first story. And what happened?
He blew.
Did he blow the house down?
No.
Jessica, what happened? He sneezed, but it didn't do what? No, and then what happened, Amber?
He kept sneezing and coughing, sneezing and coughing.
Well, he did. And what did the pig do? Landon? What did the pig do, Abby?
He said his mama had to sit on his
He said something bad about who?
His grandma.
His grandma. He said something like his grandma can sit on a pen. And what happened? I know. Is that very nice?
No.
And what happened? What did that make the wolf?
Mad.
It made him mad. What did he do, Madison?
He said, no, Grandma ate that.
He got angry, didn't he? And what happened? He caused the scene, and then they called who?
The police.
They called the police, and the police came out. And the wolf told us in the story at the end, he said that the newspapers just caught wind of him eating the pigs, and they did what? It has a blend in it. And he said that he did, all they said that happened really didn't happen, that he was remember? He was framed, which means they made up the whole what?
Story.
The whole story about him huffing and puffing and blowing those houses down. That what really happened is he was just trying to get some sugar, and then he had a really bad cold and he sneezed, and he blew those houses down by accident. Alright, so what we're going to do is we are going to go to different centers, like we do sometimes. You're going to rotate each center so everybody has the opportunity to work on a different activity. In our first center, we're going to do the sensory bags again, where you're going to put your hand in it, you're going to touch it, and you're going to draw me a picture of what you think is in the bag, and then write the word. So if you think it's a wolf, then you're going to draw a picture of a wolf and write the word wolf, okay? Then the second group will go to Miss Lisa's table, and you all are going to do a Venn diagram. And remember, we did that before with Goldilocks and the Three Bears. And we're going to talk about how these stories, are alike and how they're different. Okay, so I want you to be thinking about that. And in our third center activity, you all are going to have the opportunity to be the pig or the wolf, and you're going to build a house. And you'll have a choice of materials that you can choose from to build. And then at the end, after you built your house, you're going to get a straw and you're going to become the wolf, and you're going to see if you can blow your house down. But before you do that, you have to predict, which means just guess, if you think that your house is going to fall or not, okay? Alright, again, you'll have about 3 to 4 minutes at each center, and then once you're done, and I call time, we'll just rotate like we've always done, okay? Okay, so if you sit in this first section, which is Christian, Jessa, Maddox, Keely, Gracie, you'll go to back to your table first, okay? If you are in the second section, which is Jariel and Abby and Amber and Olivia, you're going to go to the back table with Miss Lisa first. Back table with Miss Lisa. Alright, so let's see. 1, 2, 3. Sanaya. Let's see. Will, you'll go with Miss Jones. Alright, and John, you'll go with Miss Lisa. they're gonna go with me to the center. Darius, it's not a race, baby. Alright, have a seat. I know, she's at the end
Alright, you want me to? Zanaya with me too, Miss Philman?
Zanaya is supposed to be with
You, ain't she?
Amber, should be with you, and Zanaya should be with me. Okay, Uh-huh.
Likes and dislikes, how they're alike.
How they're, this'll be how they're different, how this store is different than this
Come
store.
here, Amber.
And this is what they share.
You go over that place. Who's gonna be in that group? We'll come to this person, okay?
How were they different?
Alright, Madison, give your bag.
Alright, so this is what
You're not to look,
we're going to Landon.
and if you number, this is number one bag, so the first, you're gonna draw what you think it is.
You can build
Okay. And then up under on that line, you're gonna write what you think it is. Got it? Alright, so no peeking. Or put your hand in there. You can feel it, and then draw it. Don't say it out loud.
Okay, so Daria, which one would you like?
Alright, go.
Yeah, which one?
Don't look, just feel.
Which one do you want to do, Sanaya?
How were they different?
Have a seat, you just tell me.
Don't look, just feel.
Which one do you want to do? You want pipe cleaner? You want pipe cleaner? You want Lego? What you want, Sanaya?
Feel, don't look, just feel.
Lego?
Alright, draw what you think it is.
You want pipe cleaner?
Cool, I love it. And then write it.
Alright, there you go. Alright, here's what you want. Okay, and Moria, what do you want?
This is gonna go on time now.
Alright.
Just fix your camera.
Alright, I have about 2 or 3 minutes. Go ahead, back there.
She don't expect you to spell it right. She's gonna try to lay it down to here. Just about as best you can. She says she doesn't expect you to spell it correctly.
Give me that. Alright.
Neat number 2. Very good, Maddox. That's it. That's how you spell what you want to
Abby,
spell.
how were they the same? What did they do that was the same?
Alright, we ready? Alright, so this is number 2. You're gonna draw in the next square with number 2, okay?
It's your house.
Alright, look. Stand there, now look.
But did the wolf make friends with them?
Don't look.
So what did they do that was the same? What in each story, when you think about them, what was the same
Turn
thing
your head.
in both stories? Did they build a house? In all the stories, they built a house, didn't they?
Draw it then, draw it number 2. Draw it number 2, and then write it.
Is that how they were different or how they were the same?
How you doing there, Kim?
This one, the wolf, alright, Olivia, how was the pig different? When it was the big bad pig, what happened to
You're
him?
right what it is. It's right. What you think it is?
But did he run away? Like the wolf?
Alright, next one, number 3.
What happened
Here we go.
to the last one?
Feel it?
He became free? Alright, what grade?
You did. Alright, let's see.
How was the stories the same?
Yeah, I love that house.
What happened in both stories?
Where's the front door at?
They both live in houses. Are you ready? Built a house. Put it on your bottom. Built a
Playing this one.
It says pig blue, the houses are wood and pig blue, the houses there.
Don't say it.
How else would they do it?
I mean, finish building.
What was the wolf gonna make?
However you want to. As long as you know what it is,
Gonna make first
it don't
go.
matter, okay?
What?
Alright, go ahead, grab
And
the
the guy who down here can't get up.
Hurry up.
I'm gonna have to leave those together.
And what was the pig doing?
We'll leave those together. Can we leave those together? Okay.
But why did it go to their houses to do what? They was gonna go wolves?
Make sure you write what you think it is, but those pictures, okay? Go right to write that, write that quickly, we'll talk about it, I'll show you
Like
what they
their
are.
house down? Was he gonna eat them?
That's good, that's right, good.
There you go.
Next one. Alright, are you ready?
You don't think the wolf was being real?
Look at that. The bricks have to do it.
Do you think the wolf was really trying to
Alright,
barge
you wanna
through?
put a roof on it?
Was.
Alright.
He was really gonna try to break through the grandma's cage? Or do you think he was telling the story to try to get out?
And you just twist it on each side and then put a roof on it. That makes sense? Yes, dear.
Bob wearing that.
Different thing.
Good job. So if you got it right, circle the yes, Y-E-S, and if you got it wrong, put N-O. Circle N-O. That's what you thought it was, yeah. Alright, this one,
There you go. Finish making that roof.
or a claw, either one. Circle yes if you got it right. If you didn't, circle no.
Oh. Then he got mad, didn't he?
All right, boys and girls. All right,
So
Tiaja.
circle yes, yep. Alright.
Okay, you are now the big bad wolf, right?
Yeah, I think y'all.
Okay, let's put this straw, and I want you to. You think your house is gonna blow down?
That'll work too.
Do y'all think our house is gonna blow
And then we
down?
all know what number we're
All right, let's see, Tiaja. Step back a little bit. Scoot your chair back so you get a good breath. All right, now put the straw in your mouth and blow really, really hard and see if you can blow it down.
L'Oreal, y'all be able to do that in a minute. How else would the story is different?
Did it blow down? Part of it did, didn't it? Darian, try yours. Got your straw. Try yours, see if it'll blow down.
He became friends with the wolves, and went down the wolves' house.
Keep blowing. You got a whole house.
Went down the house, never saw him again.
Chase.
Made a cake, he ran out of food.
Which one did you use on that one?
All right, Anthony, try yours.
Usually we make our eyes from that, right? But we used our touch instead, right?
It wasn't that bad, was it?
Alright.
It moved, but it didn't go down. All right, Darius, try yours. Well, we're ready to switch block groups, baby. Look, y'all, did the Darius's blow? Did the Darius's blow? Did it blow down? Did it move? It didn't move. Because it's strong, it's kind of like the what house in the book? Which house is it like in the book? The brick house, that's right.
Look at mine.